Hey everyone, welcome back to Mini Toy Adventures. My name is Dom, and we're back on some Pacific Coast right now. I am super excited because I have Phaedra Westward, and this doll is gorgeous. Let me just say, I love the colors here. I love everything about her. I'm super excited to show you what she is all about. But before I do that, head on over to Instagram and follow me if you will, because there's lots of fun stuff that happens there. And if you're not already subscribed to the channel, be sure to do that. Hit the notification bell, because we got a lot more fun going on with Rainbow High Pacific Coast. So, like I said, here is Phaedra Westward. She is posed beautifully in her box here, as you can see, and on the back side we have the rest of the characters from Pacific Coast, looking all great and fashionable as they do. And down here we have a little read up, so if you'd like to pause the video and read that for yourself, you can go ahead and do that. Now Phaedra here, Phaedra is a cosmetology focus, so she has like a little cosmetology focused on the back of the box there, that little emblem there. I love these, I don't know why, but that being said, I mean, there's really not a whole else to show you here on the box, so why don't we just get her open, see what she comes with, and I'll tell you what she's all about. All right, so we got Phaedra and everything that she comes with out of the box here, so you know the story. We're gonna have to set the girl aside for a second so we can take a look at everything else that comes in the package here. And well, the first thing that we have, pretty typical stuff, we have a Rainbow High stand. I really do like the color of this. It just has a really nice, like purple pinkish look to it. And of course we do have a matching comb for that as well. But yeah, the stand is very cute. They're using some really creative colors here with all these stands. I'm really digging it a whole bunch. So, nothing special there though. We've seen all that before. Another comb for the collection, because I'm weird like that. And then we have some, well, you can see right here, some legs. And if you're confused about these, just hold on for a little bit in the review. I will explain those and how they work in a little bit. But more importantly here, look at this beautiful towel that we have, Malibu, and it's printed in this beautiful like color scheme here. It's actually real towel material, in case you were curious. It actually is like, got like this kind of terry cloth or like towel material going on with it, which I really do like. And just the style of this is very beautiful. Like, look at that. Malibu looks so cool. And it's already tacked down at the corners here on all sides and in the center. So it's gonna keep this like perfectly folded look unless you undo those little clips right there. So you don't have to, but if you leave them, then you can have a perfectly folded towel every time. Look at these shades though. Oh my goodness. Like, these are absolutely awesome. Holy crap, look at the lenses. I love how the lenses are a completely different shape than the frame. It just has a really stylistic look to it. And then of course, on the side there, very hard to see, it says rainbow on the side, and the same on the other side as well. Rainbow there. But they look very great. They have kind of a gradient. As you can see, they go from this like orange color down to like a purple down here at the bottom. So really cool style there as well. But my favorite thing about the accessories that she comes with, it's not the legs, sorry. It's this bag right here. I am alive for this bag right now. It is so freaking cool looking. I don't even know how to describe it. First off, it does have this little plastic insert in there to kind of keep its shape while it's in the pack. Look at the, oh my gosh, look at the bottom. Wow, I was not expecting that much of a party inside of there. This looks so cool. Holy crap, it's like holographic. So rad, oh my goodness. I wish the outside of the bag was like this, but the outside, to be fair, is very cool because, well, this bag is semi-translucent, just kind of, because that's not a solid material in there, but look at what it does to the outside of the bag. So the bag kind of like has a flashy look to it. Of course, it's got the gradient look, and that's printed onto this outer plastic. It's just the color of it. But then we have the holographic thing that shines through on the rainbow part in the center, and it just gives the bag like this very shimmery look all around. Probably one of my favorite bags out of this series so far. Of course, these straps here are held on by these little buttons right here on the inside. They don't come off. Oh my gosh, every time I see the inside of this bag, I'm like, wow. This is cool. I'm really happy about this bag. I didn't expect it to be that cool. Okay, center myself. Let's take a look at Phaedra. And here she is. She is just looking absolutely phenomenal. This is kind of how she was posed in the box. I just tend to leave them exactly as they are, as they come in the box, so that you can see exactly what the experience is like here. One thing I will note here, just starting out, she does have light product in her hair. Just in the front on the sides, you can see that little crimping that's happening from the hair tie, or the little plastic ties that were holding her in the box. The backside has no product in it. It's nice and smooth, but if you just give it like a little rustle with your hands here, you'll be able to get it looking pretty normal. I'm not a big fan of a lot of product in the hair, so I'm glad that it's just majority in the front and it's just kind of for show. That being said, let's get into the look here. So first off, she does have this visor up here. Oh my goodness, look at those edges. Wow, that's really, really cool. Okay, so as far as her rooting goes, we're not gonna have a problem with that. All these dolls, from what I've noticed, are very well rooted. So if we just comb through her hair up here, you can see that everything is solid. I mean, I don't see a single bald spot in there or anything like that. And all of this hair is literally just coming from what she has rooted. So there's really not going to be an issue, especially when you see dolls with like an obvious part like this. You know they're gonna be pretty well rooted. I don't see anything. I'm trying to like dig through it as best I can because I really don't want to undo these ponytails right this second, but I don't see anything crazy in there. So take my word for it. I was kind of examining this off camera. It looks pretty good in my opinion. But we do have a visor here, which is very cute. It goes all the way around the back of her head. It is clipped onto her head. We have a couple of clips that are on the side, kind of holding it in place, which I am just gonna leave on there for the purpose of this review. I mean, it really doesn't reveal much else taking it off. We do have another clip in the back there, but the band here is elastic, and we do have little fastening buckles right there to kind of make it tighter or looser, which is pretty nice. They're on both sides, so you can see that right there. But yeah, once you remove these little hats, you ain't gonna get them on there exactly how they came. That's just my experience. But the good thing about hers is that it's not fastened down in the front, so you can really like push it down if you wanna give her a lower visor look. Let's take a look at her face here real quick. So as far as the face goes, as I was mentioning, we do have edges here that aren't just painted on there, molded into the plastic, which is super duper cute. This visor material right here is kind of like a soft vinyl, which I do appreciate, and it says rainbow there on the front. Anyway, aside from that, she does have some like glittery gold eyeshadow, and then it looks like we have what? Some kind of shimmer that's going on there, maybe like a very light pink. It's very hard to see on the camera, but it's right above the gold there that you can see. Her eyes look amazing, and I love her lip color. It's kind of has this metallic shine to it. It really does look cool. Yeah, it's got like a glittery, well, not glittery really, but like more of a metallic, like dark pink that I would say is close to like this color on her top, which we will start talking about here in a little bit. But her face just looks absolutely beautiful in my opinion. Now, let's talk about her clothing here real quick, because I think that, I mean, first off, her hair color is absolutely amazing, but the compliments with the wardrobe here just make it pop tenfold. I really do dig it. So we have a zipper right here on the front, which is not a real zipper, just made to look like a zipper. Of course, she does have a little charm here that is a letter R up at the front, but that doesn't actually pull down. If you want to take off the bathing suit or anything, we have Velcro here on the back, which you can do that with. Now, as far as the bottom piece goes, she is wearing a one-piece bathing suit, which I will show you the whole thing here in a second. So if you wanna get off this bottom piece right here, you're gonna have to flip it around because the Velcro is hidden on the front right here, which I actually do like a lot. It's right underneath this little tie. So if we just go ahead and pop that off, look at that. We can easily reveal her entire bathing suit. And I love how we have the cutouts here on the side as well. And it's got kind of this like, I wanna say like a snakeskin look to it or something like that. It just looks really, really pretty. I really do dig it a lot. And you can see that it opens up in the back as well. So the slits are on the side, in the front, and then it opens up in the back. So it kind of looks like a two-piece from the back, but it is in fact a one-piece. I really do like how they put the Velcro for her on the front of here, so you can easily just pull that away. I just think it's a good move. And look at that, get her all dressed up just like it never happened. That looks amazing. Now, her feet here, for her shoes, let me just get off one of her shoes. These are some like jelly style shoes here that look awesome in my opinion. They have that same skin pattern on the back, and then they have like this jelly look up on the front, and through the middle here we have the same color, and they're pretty tall platforms, as you can see. Now the interesting thing about Phaedra here is that, like I mentioned earlier, these extra legs come with the doll, right? On some of the dolls, the extra legs are actually the arched foot, and the flat feet come by default on their body. Now, with Phaedra here, we actually get the arched foot by default, or the arched foot that's attached to the leg by default on her, which I think is an interesting choice because it means that these shoes only fit arched feet, and I feel like we have not very many shoes that will fit the flat feet. So like, it seems like it would have been best if all of these dolls came with flat feet, and then since we have a lot of regular Rainbow High shoes from other dolls, and then released a summer pack that came with like summer styles for the arched feet. That's just my opinion though. But regardless, if you want to switch out her shoes to something that has a flat foot on it, you're gonna want to take the leg off, and it's really easy to do. You just straighten it out here, and then just take it from her thigh and her calf right there, and just pull apart, and it should just come out pretty easy. It doesn't take a lot of force, but also they don't just fall off either. So if you want to put the new leg back on, you just see that little opening up there on the top? All you have to do is line it up with that peg right there, and then we just pop it in there. Some of them take a little more force than others, but this one doesn't seem too bad. And then look at that, you can see we have the two different styles of feet going on there, which is what I was talking about, the arch and the flat foot. I personally, like I said, I think they should have included more flat-footed shoes with this line, because we have tons of arched feet. The flat foot style is a little bit new for us Rainbow High fans, or for most doll fans, I should say. But I do think that it's cool that they included both of them. But I hope maybe that we start seeing fashion packs for Rainbow High, because, I mean, come on. It's been a while. Let's get a fashion pack or two. Please, please, I'm begging you, please. Anyway, that being said, let's take a look at everything else here. We need to see how she looks in these glasses right here though, don't we? Look at those. Let's go ahead and get those on her ears here. Speaking of the ears, she does not have earrings. I don't believe any of the Pacific Coast dolls come with earrings, but look at her in her shades. She is just absolutely phenomenal. I really dig the look of those sunglasses on her. Like, the profile with them is great, and they look super fabulous from the front. That being said, let's talk about some articulation here, because if you're not familiar with it, these dolls articulate just the same as all of the Series 3 dolls, or all of the Pacific Coast dolls. We have head articulation, which is absolutely phenomenal, so we can get them in a cute pose. Her shoulders, she can reach up about that high, and we can kind of swing these around as well if we want. We have elbow articulation and a swivel at the elbow, and then we have a back and forth on the wrist, and then we can also swivel the wrist around as well. Now, as far as, there's no torso articulation, but as far as the legs go, she does have a ball joint in her leg, and we have a swivel up here on the upper thigh. And then the knee right here, you can see that the replaceable legs don't interfere with her articulation at her knee, so she can kind of kick back that far, which is just a really cute pose in my opinion. But aside from that, she can kick up about 90-degree angle and then kick back. That kind of is limited depending on what clothes they're wearing, but she can't go back as far as she can go forward. Pretty expected though, nothing crazy happening there. And then of course, we don't have any ankle articulation or anything like that. But I still think that she is absolutely wonderful. But I think that just about does it for our girl Phaedra here. She is one of the most stunning out of the line. I think so anyway. She just looks absolutely awesome. And if I missed anything or you want to know anything else about this doll or any of the other ones that I review, definitely follow me on Instagram, shoot me a DM. I'm always answering questions there, and I can post things or leave them in the comments as well. I try to respond to as many comments as possible because I love talking to all of you out there. It's part of the reason why we have this wonderful community, so we can all share stories and questions and answers and things like that. And if you're new around here to the channel, please subscribe and hit the notification bell so you can be notified when new videos like this drop in the near future. But I really do appreciate all the support, everyone. Thank you so much for watching. Once again, this has been Mini Toy Adventures. My name is Dom, and I'll see you later. Bye.